Budapest Spring Festival is approaching once again, and for the 31st time, Budapest will be the centre of the world. We are preparing for the 2011 Spring Festival with performances by leading figures from international cultural life, novelties and world premieres, presenting traditional values and innovative aspirations. As always, in the past 3 decades, visitors to the Spring Festival in 2011 will find events offering top-quality entertainment. Besides Hungarian cultural events, each year the Budapest Spring Festival strives to present outstanding programs from the international performing arts scene. This year, festival visitors can count on more guests than ever before, as top artists from the 27 EU member states will be guests of the 2011 festival in conjunction with Hungary's European Union presidency. The performances will include excellent co-productions created through the cultural connections of numerous countries. Among the guests will be the Latvian Borstar cellist, now living in Belgium, Misha Maisky, together with the Prague Chamber Orchestra, renowned for its polished sound, while the brilliant young pianist, 22-year-old German-Japanese Alice Sarah Ott, will appear with the Wiener Symphonica. There is no better representative of European values than the European Union Youth Orchestra. In 2011, the ensemble is performing under the direction of Klaus-Peter Flor. The orchestra was established with the aim of creating a musical workshop where Europe's talented young musicians can create valuable productions under the guidance of renowned conductors. In the 2010-11 season, 4 young Hungarian musicians have won a place in the orchestra. Other international productions of the festival aim to display the diversity of the European Union. Pepe Romero, born in Malaga, Spain, will once again enchant the public with his guitar playing. Romero was knighted in the year 2000. Italy will be represented by the orchestra of the Maggio Musicale Fiorentino of Florence. The renowned Italian orchestra will perform Verdi overtures under the baton of its honorary conductor, Zubin Mehta. The performance of a rare opera, Vivaldi's Orlando Furioso, also promises to be a great occasion, with a lineup of outstanding singers, including Philippe Jarouski. The composition lay unknown in an archive for centuries. In 2004, Jean-Christophe Spinozzi and his ensemble Matthäus made an enormously successful recording of the opera. The festival's opera program also includes such popular opera classics as Donizetti's Don Pasquale. The performance will feature Erika Mikloša and the Spanish singer Juan Pons in the title role, making his debut in Budapest. In the person of Thomas Quasthoff, who was born with a serious physical disability, we can meet a singer with a unique personality. In the spirit of European diversity, he will appear with the Camerata Salzburg, to be conducted by Andrea Marcon of Italy. The Slovak Philharmonic Choir is coming to Budapest with a special Liszt composition and one of the greatest pieces of modern Czech choral music, a work that evokes the figures of 3 famous artists, Michelangelo, Rembrandt and Picasso. The renowned choir has participated in many international productions, such as the Vienna Opera's staging of Boris Godunov and a performance of Mahler's 8th Symphony conducted by Pierre Boulez. The great violinist Pinchas Zukerman formed his chamber orchestra in 2002. Respected teachers and talented young musicians play together in the ensemble. They have appeared in many places around the world. For their first Budapest concert, they have chosen a program of Mozart, Schubert and Brahms.
Over my shoulder goes one cow, over my shoulder goes...
The highly successful Max Rabe and Palast Orchestra, popular also with young audiences, promises a frenetic concert. Besides their own interpretations of the greatest dance and film music of the 1920s and 30s, Max Rabe has also re-orchestrated today's hits in the style of the first half of the 20th century, using a piano, guitar, sousaphone and drums. The brilliant result is a must-see. The third International Theatre Festival again begins with a Hungarian performance. For the first day of the theatre gathering, Marton Kovács and the Mohácsi brothers are creating a new performance. The International Theatre Festival is also bringing great European companies to Budapest. Among others, London's Cheek by Jowl company is bringing its famous Macbeth production. In this performance, the actors create an unusual blend of elements of modern dance and psychodrama. The Slovenian Mini Theater's production of Bergman's Persona, directed by Janez Pipan and performed by an excellent cast, can be seen in Budapest for the first time. In the course of the performance, the space penetrates into the characters' inner world and their external manifestations. The Schauspielhaus Graz is also honouring the festival with a guest performance. Their production of Liliom, directed by Victor Bodo, has been warmly received by audiences and critics. The international dance programs for 2011 also promise great experiences. One of the most outstanding performances will be the legendary Antonio Gades company's cult version of Carmen. The production, combining elements of contemporary dance and traditional flamenco, can be seen on the main stage of the Thalia Theatre. In the Hungarian theatre offer for 2011, brand new performances explore relations within the family. Havana, written and directed by Mate Szabo, centres on a strange family supper full of secrets. Edward Albee's late masterpiece Peter and Jerry explores a couple's home life. Hungarian theatregoers can see it for the first time in a production directed by Attila Widnianski, followed by the Zoo Story. The actor couple Peter Rudolph and Esther Nojd-Kolodzi play the leading roles in this drama. A Night in Venice, one of Johann Strauss's most popular grand operettas, has more melodies than a Beethoven symphony. The performance, staged by Kero, places the story in an unusual world, on a football table, where the actors dressed as balls ricochet, spin, rub together and fight amidst eye-catching Venetian props. We are commemorating a number of Hungarian musical anniversaries at the 2011 Spring Festival. The National Philharmonics pay tribute to Bartók on the anniversary of the composer's birth, with a concert of little-known Bartók compositions. Franz Liszt was born 200 years ago. The Spring program commemorates this fantastic pianist, composer and conductor with a rich program drawn from his large and varied oeuvre. Gyula Fekete's new opera Excelsior is based on a particularly tense and critical period in Liszt's private life. It is directed by Peter Gotha and can be seen in the Thalia Theatre. The Budapest Festival Orchestra is also devoting a concert to Franz Liszt where, among others, the audience can hear one of the most virtuoso piano concertos ever written, performed by the Polish pianist Ewa Kupiec. Croatian pianist Ivo Pogorelic will appear with the Budapest Philharmonic Orchestra in a concert conducted by Ioannis Rubikis, the highly talented young conductor from Riga. The 2011 Spring Festival also offers real treats in the Chamber Evenings in Kogart House, where the Esterházy Trio will present a program of rare works and interesting transcriptions. Liszt in Youth and Old Age is the title of the song recital to be given by Bernadette Wiedemann and Emese Virag. Another concert, titled Liszt and Literature with pianist Jeno Jando, promises to be a wonderful experience for literature fans. Attempts to stage Franz Liszt's monumental oratorio are not without tradition. The Csokonai Theatre of Debrecen, under the direction of Balázs Kocsa, pay tribute to the composer, creating a visual setting worthy of the oratorio. In a program in the Palace of Arts titled Hear the Word, emblematic figures of the dance house movement, at home in both small clubs and on major festival stages, present a cross-section in music and dance of the changes over close to 3 decades in the genre. Featuring, among others, Marta Sebastian, Ferenc Szebo, the Musicash Ensemble and the Cheek Orchestra. We recommend the 30-year-old National Dance House Gathering and Arts and Crafts Fair for those who like to hear and watch traditional folk music and folk dancing. This is also the place for anyone who wants to see the finest examples of decorative folk art. The Hungarian State Folk Ensemble is also celebrating a special anniversary. It has selected from its repertoire of the past 60 years to greet the Spring Festival with the most typical performances of 6 decades. The festival's exhibitions are also being organised around the themes of Our Guest Europe and List 200. Vivat List, to be held in the Budapest Gallery, presents the works of artists from all over the European Union who are invited to a month-long workshop in Oslip, Burgenland. The Museum of Ethnography commemorates the composer in an exhibition on Franz Liszt and gypsy music. The opening of the exhibition will also be the official opening of the Budapest Spring Festival. The exhibition will present compositions, works of art, literary texts and photographs in the light of Franz Liszt's book on gypsies and gypsy music. The Fringe is back in Budapest. For the 6th time, the Fringe Festival will bring a colourful selection of theatre and music on the final weekend of the Spring Festival. The 3-day Budapest Fringe Festival gives both new and already discovered talents the opportunity to perform and to win valuable audiences and jury prizes. Join us for the 2011 Fringe in the centre of Budapest. The 2011 Spring Festival once again brings unforgettable cultural events to the culture-loving festival public.